let's have a look at his game. Wow, what is this? Knight and 6 pawns against a rook. I mean, when do you see these positions? When? I mean, how often do you see these positions? So this is just beautiful.
I think. Oh, we have a double
Even
berserk.
both of them have berserk in lead.
Yeah. So sometimes
Yeah.
the berserk comes from.
Then no one.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes a berserk comes from the fact that the ego is like, oh, my opponent wants to berserk against me. I too can do the same. It's something of that sort. Have you ever done that?
I think rook b7 is a nice tactic here if he does find it. Rook b7, queen b7, knight f6, and you capture this queen. I don't know if he's going to find it. Well, he did not find it. Aryan did. White had a very good position in an equal rook endgame. How can Mantrala, how can you lose this? What just happened here? Oh no, you never play king into in this position, Mantrala. You never do king into because this is an outside pass pawn. Black is definitely going to win this. You have to capture g into. Oh no, okay, fine. Just gave away the game, Mantrala.
Queen's Indian mix. And I don't know, I think white has got this typical h4, h5 sack mate concept. Bobby Fischer had this famous saying in the Sicilian Dragon where white, he just quoted saying that white's simplest idea is h4, h5, rook h5, that's sack mate. And I think we are seeing that on the board here.
Positions on the board with 4 pawns like this with other pieces on the board. Yeah, now it's going to be a mate in one move. Whatever black goes to h8, g7 mate, f8, you still have h8 queen mate. So white goes f3 himself. Exactly. Here black I think should have played f3 himself. He should have. Now knight e2 does seem to be a nice move. Knight e2 does seem to be a nice move. Can white save himself from the checkmate after that? There is a queen h5 checkmate. Wow. Is that a checkmate? Can Anirudh find the move knight e2 over here? Well, he does. You lose it regardless. So, and move like g3, I don't like it at all. g3 is really bad in these positions. This bishop on b7 becomes really strong. g3, I definitely do not like this move.
Would have gone king h3.
Now king h4.
King h4, exactly. King h4 played.
Oh, sorry, rook h.
Now the rook h3 is made. Okay, so that was like every single move there was some mating ideas on at both the ends. So that was nice.
Okay, he's getting a draw, I think. Oh, castle bit. Maybe you should go for a draw here. You can't win this. No. Oh! How did you win this? I mean, you had 1 second. Your opponent had 25 seconds. And how did you win this? King is kind of safe here. Maybe rook d5 is a good move. Rook d5 was a good move here, yeah. You can just trade that rook because the rook is causing you problems. Just play rook d5 and trade the rooks. And
okay, now this is a very sneaky threat here. Queen takes f7, tactics all the way. Okay, so
yeah,
g5 played.
Queen takes rook d8.
Yeah, so there was a very interesting mating idea here of queen takes f7, queen takes f7, rook d8. g5, rook d8, wow.
Yeah, I mean, now white's idea I think should be pretty simple over here. Probably queenside castling and try to attack because black has already weakened his king side. So why not try to just take advantage of that? He's already played h6, g5. He doesn't have a fianched dark squared bishop, so take advantage of it. Castle queenside and go for it is what I think would be played next. Okay. Oh, okay. That's a very nice move, Muscle. Actually, Manasful has found bishop f4 a very nice move because you really can't capture because of queen into g2 checkmate. So bishop f4, pinning the knight, a very nice move. And here white should actually play moves like knights. Oh, no. You can't play knight into e5. Knight into e5 is a blunder. You got to play knight. You got to play knight c3 here direct. Over here, and white can maybe very easily castle queenside and just try on for an attack with g4, g5, h5. So I didn't really like that move there, but Oh, very nice sacrifice by HD chess, and g into h5 is not really possible because of queen g5, which then leads to a checkmate on g7. So white does win a piece. This was like a small kind of trap, and white does win a piece over here.
B6 is a horrible blunder. Okay, so we've actually seen a blunder here from black. He just dropped his rook, and white obliged here and did not capture. In fact, just helped. And then black saves the rook and bishop b7, queen d3. So technically, white is just in a completely winning position here. I mean, the reason I just say white is completely winning is black has a king that cannot castle. White has, so to say, a much safer king. I think I can see knight d5 maybe. White would want to definitely stop the exchange of queens. You don't want to be exchanging queens when your opponent has an exposed king.
Have Uki tested again playing Aryan Riker. Wow. What a position. How often do you see a rook over here that is trapped and has nowhere to go? How often do you see this kind of position? Okay. Well, it does seem like there's something happening here. Can you go queen h6 or bishop h6? Exactly. Queen h7 is definitely there. Rook g7. Oh, you have bishop g6. Yeah. Queen g7 is queen h7 is definitely a move. Rook g7, bishop g6 is a nice tactic. King f8. And you can play queen h8 here. Or do you have anything better? Bishop h6, sorry. Bishop h6 is, yeah. And now bishop h6. Yep. Rook f1. Exactly. Bishop g7 should be mate. Wow, what a beautiful checkmate. Beautiful checkmate. A beautiful one. Nice game. Okay, tested.
Knight h7. Okay, that's interesting. So I think
Knight.
black has totally given up on the idea of castling.
Yeah, I think I'll go with f5 next. f5 and the knight does not really have too many squares. h5 he has gone with. Yeah, I was thinking f5 because I could open up for the rook, but it's also fine. Okay, yeah, exactly. f5 was definitely the better move. He chose h5 first, but I think f5 first would have given him an advantage to some extent.
Again, knight c3. Black just goes h5, h4. It should be winning. I don't like castling. I don't like castling short. That just seems like a bad move. I thought castling long was much better.
Great, it's more about how you continue after that, so that is more important. Openings, yes, to give you some confidence is good, but after the opening you have to really know how to continue, and that's more important. So middle games and end games are really much more important than openings, but nowadays everyone just plays openings. They just learn some openings and you get a winning position and you don't know how to continue after that. A huge advantage. So that does not make sense. Openings are basically not chess. It's just by hitting something and just playing it out. So yeah, like 𝗵𝗶𝗫𝗀, I think it was 𝗵𝗵𝗫𝗀 who said that if you learn openings, you learn openings, but if you learn end games, you learn chess.